I do not consent to an administrative process. My intent's not to be contemptuous. My intent's not to have controversy. Honestly, I just want to be left alone and parent my children. That's all I want to do. I want to work with the mother in the raising of our offspring and admonition of the Lord, just like our son got saved last Sunday. I'm just a dad. That's what I am. I'm a dad. That's all I want to be as a dad. I want to be left alone, and that's what I require.
No, sir, you don't want to be a dad, because if you want to be a dad, what you do is do what I tell you to do. And I'm trying to give you the parenting time the entire summer, like I told you I do, and you're simply refusing to do it. So you're making that choice. And so it's on you, the man, making that choice, not to see your children this summer, which is an amazing thing to me, for a man who gets up there and says he loves his family. And I've asked you to do 4 or 5 things, and you just refuse to do them.
So,
I don't respect it.
So man to man.
What do you seek?
Truth.
To obtain truth, you must first possess wisdom and knowledge.
Wisdom and knowledge I possess.
If you possess wisdom and knowledge, then you may enter and try to obtain truth. What's going on, little man in training?
It's doing pretty good.
Yeah, you ready to try to obtain this truth?
Yes!
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and have a seat here.
Yeet.
So how's it going?
Good.
Well, you know I love you, don't you, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that I don't like being away from you.
I know that.
I really enjoy being your dad and your father.
Mm-hmm.
But I got something I gotta tell you, because you wish for the truth. And here's the truth. You remember Andrew Tickle?
Yes.
The man I was helping through court?
Yes.
See, I've been explaining his story because the man up in Tennessee, they got arrested for taking his kids camping. Yeah, I don't get it either.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, well, you remember the last time we were talking, I told you that he walked into a box for all of our rights. Well, Andrew walked into a box for all of our rights, too. They both got 30 days. They both got separated from their loved ones, from their family. They both declared that there were false claims before the court. Nobody denied it in both cases. Both of their cases are the same. And the thing that scares me was back when Andrew was going through court, they put in a judgment order, but they couldn't execute it because it wasn't in law. And they put in this order against Kemp, and they executed it. And that's the first time I've ever seen that happen in my life, which is incredibly scary. And that means that if I don't go up to help Kemp, you might not have any rights when you grow up.
Okay, I have one quick question. The court said they can't execute it. The exact same, a different person had the exact same thing and they executed it. Like the heck?
That's the problem. That's why our children aren't going to have any rights unless somebody does something about this. But I got something hard to say, bud. Mm-hmm. You wish for the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know how you said you would go and walk into a box to give everybody their rights back? And I said Kemp did that. Mm-hmm. And I did that with Baba. Well, when I go out to Tennessee, they might lock me in a box.
Why?
Because I'm standing up for his right to be a dad. Because I wish for him to be able to be with his children like you and I are together.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And the only thing that's going to stop me from going into a box is the American people.
Mm.
they got to show up and stand up for what's right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish to ask them something?
Mm-hmm. If you guys are someone within the Tennessee range, you guys can make sure he doesn't go into that box.
Because you're not going to be happy if I go into a box.
I am not.
You almost look like you're about to cry.
I am.
I know, bud. It's not something that I want to do, but it's something I got to do to make sure that you have rights when you grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the truth, and it's difficult. So you know why you got to have wisdom and knowledge? You know why you must obtain those first?
What? Why?
Because you gotta accept the things you cannot change. Obtain knowledge to change the things you can. And obtain wisdom to know the difference between the things that you can't accept and things you can't change and the things you can. See, it's like the Lord's Prayer. You wish to say it with me before I go? Father, Creator of all things, we wish that you give us the strength to accept the things we cannot change, to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And please, Father, look over Philip Kent while we're trying to get him out, and look over his family and his children until we can reunite them again. In the name of your Son, Christ, Son of Man. And you want to know what's crazy? So I've been telling everybody that we got to get them out by Father's Day. And you know how you were born on Groundhog's Day? He asked me, what day is Father's Day? And I said, well, it's June 20th. And you know what he said? That is his first son's birthday.
So if we don't get him out by then, his dad won't be there for his birthday.
That's right. And my guess is that our father would be awfully upset with us, huh? You know, because that's just symbolism, because our father would wish to be with his son on his birthday, right? And in fact, you were supposed to be going across the country, right?
And I didn't, because things happened, then we had to
Come back here.
Yeah.
Life circumstances. And you want to know what I think? I think the Father was just bringing you back to me. To make sure that we would be together on Father's Day. And so now it's just up to the American people to make sure me and my little man in training will be together on Father's Day. Because without y'all, they could lock me up. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm planning on publishing a video on Wednesday. But if y'all don't see that video on Wednesday, things went really, really bad. And I'm locked up, and there will be 2 writs in the Supreme Court of Tennessee, and not just one. But they won't be upheld unless you enforce them to be upheld. And if you don't do that, none of you are going to have rights. None of you are going to have property. None of you are going to have children. And the state will have it all. And the people will have gotten the Father that they have chosen. Pretty crazy, huh? Well, you know, Come here. You know, I'd never wish to be away from you, bud.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Mm-hmm. And he might be in this box if you guys don't help him. So help him. For all you subscribers, you gotta help him. If you're within the range of Tennessee, or you're in the state, or you could get in within a day or two.
If you're anywhere in the country, we are going to be at the Washington County Courthouse Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Well, I'm
at
not gonna
noon.
be there.
Little man's not gonna be there. Little man training's not gonna be there. But we're gonna be there at noon, and as many people that can show up, they're gonna force us to leave. They're gonna tell us it's private property. They're gonna tell us that we'll get arrested for trespassing. Believe me, I have been through this before. If you don't believe me, just go watch the video I made about me and Henry Ramo, Baba, getting arrested for me just helping him stand up in court.
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense, but they're gonna tell us it's private property. They're going to arrest us. We're not gonna be able to stay down there unless enough people amass to make sure that they execute this writ of have body and restore Kemp's freedom. And this might be your last chance to have any freedom. It might be your last chance, so use it wisely. Do you see what my shirt says?
Yes.
What does it say?
Any connection between your reality and mine is purely
Coincidental.
coincidental.
Any connection between your reality and mine is purely coincidental.
Mm-hmm.
But just to let everybody know, if I don't post the video by Wednesday, things have gone super bad.
And he might be in the room behind. He
Kemp.
might be in the box.
Might be in a box next to Kemp. They're probably not going to put us together. But if, if you see the video on Wednesday, I'm just going to go ahead and let you know it's already pre-filmed and pre-made. In fact, I made it before I started telling Andrew Tickle's story. And then I listened to the video I made before that, and I was like, oh, I got to tell Andrew's story first. So, but if we're not successful, that will be the last video. Because I'm going to know that you people don't care about God's children. And the Father, my Father, thou art in heaven, He's going to witness and verify the same thing. You have something that you wish to tell them before we go?
Yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, click that bell to never miss another video, and share the video because YouTube's algorithms won't. You're our only hope.
You're our only hope.
Yes, you are. And you. There's two cameras.
And without that, we're all lost.
All of us.
You know? And if you believe that the government has the right to do this because Andrew had some pot and didn't hurt anybody, then you just don't have a conscience. And if you believe that Kemp should be locked up for what happened, then you really don't have a conscience. If you believe that somebody should be locked up for telling their children that they love them and taking them camping, pick a number, it's going to happen to you. Anyways, with that, you ready to do the one world, love, and peace?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so one world, love, and peace. So I don't know, brother. I mean, I'm just telling you, like, the day you got arrested on Friday, I put the word out, freaking 911. You know, like, hey, look, America, we got two dads to choose from. One loves us, one's abusive, one's the creator, the other are people who believe their God's above you called government. you got until this Father's Day to pick which father you're going to go with, you know?
Yeah.
And so, I've been on a mission, man, to get you out. And I'm not giving up.
Sweet, bro. I appreciate it.
Mm.
I appreciate it, man. Hold in it, by all means. Okay.
So, and brother, man, I already got some, like, big names that have been on my channel coming from states away, just like I am, to make sure that you get out before Father's Day.
Sweet. When's that?
Like I said,
that's the 20th.
yeah, that's next week. That's a week from today, brother.
Yeah.
You know,
Sweet, bro.
like freaking, we're gonna be up there from Tuesday to Friday in front of the courthouse until we amass enough people to where they can't make us leave.
Yeah. Sweet.
So,
You should have people show up from my page if you're able to post on there. I wish I could get that shit public, but I can't do it from here.
well,
That's my birthday too, the 20th.
that's your birthday is the 20th? Are you freaking kidding me? It's your birthday, it's Father's Day, it's the summer solstice.
It's my son's birthday, not mine.
Oh, it's your son's birthday. Still, that's about as powerful, man.
Yeah.
Is that Eli's birthday?
No, Avery, the oldest one.
Avery? That's your oldest son's birthday.
He was born on Father's Day too, so it just not come back around. I think this is the first time it's come back around.
I'll tell you, man, that's some symbolism. That's some symbolism, brother. Shoot, I mean,
I agree.